Today, we have a special guest who is truly a multi-talented force in the entertainment industry. From stand-up comedy to acting, writing, and directing, Victor Varnado has done it all.
I didn't realize what a big deal it is to be an actor on a movie that size. Because when you're an actor on a movie that size, the entire business machine, the whole thing is tuned to make sure that you're happy and okay to go in front of camera when they need you in front of camera. There's a whole society, economy built around keeping the actors happy. By the time I had arrived to Video Village, they had gotten gumballs, had a handful for me. So the way the whole machine works is just like they're like, the actors are like gold. I moved to New York to quote unquote make it with a friend of mine. His name is Colton Dunn. You may know him as Garrett on NBC's Superstore. The core skill is that I understand how to take almost any situation and make money from it. One thing that is hard for people to do is to believe that they can actually be wildly successful. But then I found a sentence that I can use. I can prove that you can be wildly successful right now. In one sentence, I'm going to do it for everybody here. Whatever you want to do, there's someone out there right now doing that same thing worse, and they're a millionaire. Making money as an actor is still like very possible because the way that the world is set up right now, you could make yourself more famous or more hireable just by how you present yourself online. It is an AI app that does something that no other AI app does, which is that you can take any old text or conversation or whatever and throw it into the app, and it will go through that data and write you a first draft of a book. So now we're doing the first ever worldwide high score contest right now. So here's how the worldwide high score contest works. I made a game. Anybody in the world can enter and play it because you can just do it right on your phone. And every day, the high score winner gets $10, actually $9.99. And then the on October 19th, the high score winner gets $1,000. Let's all use the corporation's money and spread it to the world. That podcast actually started out of necessity because I was always a person like I hate when people keep information. And so I would always like tell people everything that I knew when they would ask. But then I got known as that guy.
They don't have to move to a major city to have a major career. You just don't have to have that.
I made a video game and I found somebody who would pay me $100,000 to do it.
We don't need to go to Yale to understand business. We don't
Right.
need to become an
No.
astrophysicist to understand that we don't live on a flat earth.
He's an icon. He's like Mickey Mouse, but a person. I can't wait till I'm wealthy enough that I do not have to know anything. I could just hire trusted people who know everything. Can't wait till I'm just like the village idiot.
We thought it was just another piece of shit because it was just in the desert and we're all dying. And Jack Palance has pneumonia.
I feel bad because I feel like Pluto Nash ruined his career.
Well,
Why did
thank God.
everybody hate that movie so much? I loved it. It was such a great,
Yeah,
funny
I
movie.
think
One of my absolute favorite movies, like a lot of people hate, especially girls when I was younger. Tron, the original Tron, was my
Oh, yeah.
favorite movie. Like
Oh,
I have
my
a poster of
gosh.
that on my wall.
If they don't like Army of Darkness, that should be the first test right there. That's a litmus test.
It's a
Uh-huh.
cult kind of thing where they
Yeah.
dress
Right.
up and they act out the movie during the movie.
I've always been funny. I'm born a black kid with albinism. I had to be funny when I was young.
If you're going to be offended, then don't go to my show.
The problem really is comedians who don't tell their jokes good enough so people understand them correctly. Your job
Yeah.
as a comedian is to communicate with your audience. I think you can talk about any subject you want, anything.
I agree.
But
So I agree
make
with
it a
that.
good joke. Make it a good journey.
Richard Pryor never apologized for anything that he said. He just said it. He did it. And
Well,
whether he
what's
walked
in
out
it?
of the theater, who cares?
So then I just gathered up all my friends who were Hannibal Buress, Eric Andre, Baron Vaughn, Marina Franklin. And then I was like, what can I do in whatever I'm doing? I want to create masterpieces. This is my vision. I just want to create things that are just undeniably amazing. And then when people see them or hear about them, they're like, wow, that is cool.
You really set the bar for diversification and just applying yourself. And one thing that is really cool about you is you look around, you analyze, and then you target. And so your path is filled with purpose rather than chance.
If you want, everybody go play High Score Game Arcade. highscoregamearcade.com. It's free. You can win if you don't suck at video games. Or sometimes you'll win even if you do. Go play.